In today's episode, we answer the question, what are you going to do out here?
Ah, yes. The common question, what are you going to do in the middle of nowhere? There's a lot of things. You know, I want to write more novels where it's nice and peaceful and quiet. I want to just go jogging out in the desert, you know, at night probably.
Yeah,
you know.
that would be a little much, I think,
Yeah.
in the day.
Learn how to play a guitar. This would be a good place to do it.
Like a real cowboy.
Yeah. There's all kinds of things I could think to do out here. I would be riding my bike a lot and just working out and looking at the stars. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do in the city that I'm not really interested in doing anymore. So that's the kind of stuff I'd want to occupy my time with out here. Shooting guns, blasting country music as loud as the speakers will go, falling asleep while stargazing and listening to nothing but the wind, making sun tea, drying laundry on the line, never watching a single minute of television. And on days when I leave the house, I'll ride my motorcycle through Hollywood and go skateboarding on Venice Beach, just like I do now.
God, that sounds amazing. I thought it would be boring to live in the desert, but when you put it like that, it sounds really romantic, actually. I want to live in the desert, too.
Did I mention there are rattlesnakes and deadly bark scorpions? Yeah. There's a real danger that I might get bitten when I go for a run. Mojave green rattlesnakes are some of the most deadly pit vipers in the world. They are even known to slither across the roads at night, which could end very badly for me on a motorcycle if I skid off the road through snake guts into a nest of rattlers.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I could die because I went out jogging. I'm not even afraid of the coyotes or mountain lions because, you know, you can scare away a big cat with a .45, but a rattlesnake or a scorpion will sting you before you can even draw from the holster. I can load some snake shot cartridges, but I still wouldn't want to try hitting a rattlesnake.
Okay, yep, starting to sound a little less romantic now, actually.
Yeah, but it sure ain't boring. So, did I mention you can die from a desert-borne respiratory infection called valley fever? Yeah, fungal bacteria gets kicked up by the dust from animal dung or carcasses, and it can kill you. In fact, I've already found a heck of a lot of jackrabbit poop, and even a pronghorn carpet. Carpus? A pronghorn carpet. I found a pronghorn carpet on my way. And I've already found a heck of a lot of jackrabbit poop, and even a pronghorn carcass on my land.
Oh, a carcass? I'm staying in the city.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Living in the Mojave isn't all romantic, kiddo. No, this is Tatooine, Arrakis, Mad Max for real. You got to be a touch of crazy to be living in the desert, man. So, how about you? What would you do? Because you said that you were thinking that a tiny home would be a cool thing to build, and whether you do it in the desert or not, you'd probably want someplace kind of quiet.
Yeah, absolutely. I would read a lot, catch up on reading a lot. I would also be writing, but then I know there'd be moments where I have to disturb the quiet, and I would just stand up on these huge rocks and sing at the top of my lungs, and I think that would be very fulfilling.
Okay, I don't think I'll be yodeling.
Come on, get up there and yodel.
I might. I might. I mean, after a while, too long in the desert, especially if I go jogging during the day, the heat will get to you, and you'll feel compelled to yodel on top of rocks.
Luthorville is an educational series inspiring kids and adults to become excited about innovations in science and technology by documenting the design and construction of a Mojave Desert homestead called Galatea Meridian. Witness the crazy story of how Eric Muss-Barnes, an unemployed computer geek and struggling novelist, risks homelessness by spending most of his life savings to build an off-grid dream house in the middle of nowhere. Having purchased vast acres of the Old West, can Eric find a stable job and create his home before his money runs out? Take a journey where fortitude and a pioneering spirit continue to forge the American dream on the romantic landscape of the American frontier.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Luthorville.
And be sure to share this with your friends and family.
And remember, if your ambitions don't scare you,
They're not big enough.